students. So let's start with our last topic of this chapter, the Cold War era, that is India and the Cold War. It is a very small topic. It is, you can say that, a gist of all the things which we have studied in this chapter about India related to the Cold War. So, what India's perception and what India's role in the era of Cold War was like that India always stayed from alliances. Means India never wanted to be aligned with USSR or with USA, as I have told you in my earlier topics also. That was the reason India created NAM, that was the non aligned movement, in which they have even got support from Africa, from Latin America, and later on many small countries also supported the NAM. It raised voice against newly decolonized countries. Yes, it raised voice, reason being they themselves suffered. We themselves suffered the British colonial Raj. So that was the reason there were other countries also like Africa, like Latin America, who suffered from the decolonization. So because of that reason, even India raised voice. They told those countries to become a part of NAM instead of getting alliance with USA or USSR, so that they'll be more in a stage of developing instead of indulging themselves again into the war. India policy towards NAM unprincipled and inconsistent. This policy of NAM was inconsistent and unprincipled. Why? Because India said, like, we can be alliance, we can be with you in every of the things, like we can share your international policies, we can share your foreign policies, we can share the import and export, we can share every kind of policy, but we will stay away from any kind of war. मीन्स यू कैन से दैट इंडिया ने कहा था कि हम अच्छे अच्छे में तो आपके साथ हैं, पर अगर वॉर की स्थिति होगी तो हम लोग आपके साथ नहीं होंगे. तो दैट वॉज द रीज़न इट सेड के दिस पॉलिसी वॉज इनकन्सिस्टेंट, मीन्स ये बैलेंस नहीं थी. दैट वॉज द रीज़न इट बिकम मोर प्रोमिनेंट. क्यों? क्योंकि उसके पीछे देर वॉज अ रीज़न, लाइक हु वॉज द फाउंडर मेंबर ऑफ नैम? Mr. Jawaharlal Nehru. So Jawaharlal Nehru was the hardcore believer on the principle of peace and harmony. So he always wanted, and even in so many of the war, like I have studied, I have told you earlier also, like Korean War, Berlin War. So even India mediates between them also, so that they could indulge in peace. They can throw away the war aside. So those were the things where India's policy of being monotonous, or you can say that unprincipled, inconsistent, were there. Similarly, NAM like took international decisions. Like in NAM, all the international decisions, like a recent topic we have studied earlier, that was the new international economic order. In that, it was clearly mentioned India was with the USSR and US in their international policies, in the foreign policies, because at the time of independence, you can say that Jawaharlal Nehru was the only person who was president also, plus matlab, like he was taking care of everything. He was the foreign minister also, he was making alliances also, he was the wholesale person who was taking care of everything. Even NAM also maintained the balance between the two superpowers. You can say that two superpowers as in US and USSR. So NAM was the alliance who was the group who created a third world. Right? First world was USSR, the second world was USA, and NAM became the third world. He even maintained the balance between those two superpowers, and the poor and LDCs need not to follow those big powers. So main, like NAM का motive क्या था बेटा? NAM has a motive to not to indulge in any kind of war. So similarly, all those countries who were a part of NAM, like India, Africa, Latin America, they were LDCs, means least developed countries. So he even NAM even told those countries not to follow any of such decisions of any of the powers. They can be independent, they can make their own policy, and if they want to take some of the policy, then they can also take those policies internationally and globally. So it was always on the discretion, अपनी मर्जी पे था. जितनी भी कंट्रीज थी, जो एलडीसीज थी, छोटी कंट्रीज थी, वो उनकी मर्जी पे था कि वो चाहें तो इंटरनेशनल पॉलिसीज, फॉरेन पॉलिसीज को मान ले, नहीं तो वो अपनी खुद की इंडिपेंडेंट पॉलिसी बना के अपनी कंट्री के डेवलपमेंट के लिए वॉट एवर इज better, they can pursue that as well. So that was the reason it became a core value of NAM. Means NAM had this core value that NAM was balanced. NAM was such kind of alliance who did not took alliance to any of the superpower. NAM was independent. So NAM even is relevant in today's world as well. Like India is not abided to ask for any kind of help from America or the any other the European and Soviet countries. India is independent. That was the reason India can be a part of their any of the international policy, any of the foreign policy, for the betterment of the nation, for the betterment of the country. But India is not forced to take help from any of the countries. Similarly, we can also talk about there are two more small topics which might come in the exam, like Marshall Plan and the Belgrade Summit. Let's talk about the Marshall Plan. Marshall Plan क्या था? It was named after its US foreign minister. Marshall Plan was basically named after the US foreign minister, in which like they take help from the European countries. Like European countries were helping America for their economic balancing. Means European countries were providing funds, was helping America to grow themselves more economically, more financially, more independently. Even they help in improving their economic condition of Western European countries. Even Marshall Plan helped the America for improving their economic condition in the Western European countries as well. In better words, we can also say that European countries were helped by America, and consequently their economic condition came at the same level as it was before war in a very less period of time. क्या हुआ तो बेटा, दे वर हेल्पिंग द अमेरिका, यूरोपियन कंट्रीज वर हेल्पिंग द अमेरिका, ताकि उनकी जो इकोनॉमिक कंडीशन है वो और अच्छी हो जाए. क्यों? क्योंकि वॉर के बाद उनके पास बहुत कम टाइम बचा था अपने आप को ग्लोबली स्टैब्लिश करने का. तो जितना कंट्री के पास पैसा होगा, जितना उसके पास पावर्स होगी, वो उतनी ही पावरफुल नेशन बनेगा. Help in improvement of economic condition of Western European countries as well. So that was the reason it even benefited the Western European countries also. Our next topic says बेटा बलग्रेड समिट के हमने बलग्रेड समिट पहले भी पढ़ा था अंडर द कैटेगरी ऑफ नैम. जब नैम स्टैब्लिश हुआ था तो उसकी फर्स्ट समिट कहाँ हुई थी? दैट फर्स्ट समिट हेल्ड एट बलग्रेड in 1961. And Belgrade is the capital of what? It is the capital of Yugoslavia. So this summit was attended by 25 member states and 3 other states. It emphasized on the importance of non-alliance for world peace. NAM was the only third world who was more into this, like you should maintain a peace between any of the superpower powers. दैट वॉज द रीज़न नाम ने अब बोला कि हम दोनों में से किसी के साथ अलाइंस नहीं करेंगे, लेकिन हम दोनों कंट्रीज से अगर हमें कुछ बेटरमेंट मिल रहा होगा इकोनॉमिकली, फाइनेंशियली, पॉलिसी वाइज, तो वी विल बी टुगेदर. जैसे कोई भी इस तरीके की वॉर हुई, जैसे कोरियन वॉर हुई, बर्लिन वॉर हुई, कॉन्गो वॉर हुई, तो नैम प्लेड अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल इन मीडिएशन so that they could establish peace instead of war. रीज़न बीइंग क्या था इसके पीछे? इसके पीछे बेटा रीज़न सेम था, क्योंकि वो सारी कंट्रीज जो नैम के अंडर आई थी वो डिकॉलोनाइज कंट्रीज थी. उनके ऊपर तभी तभी ब्रिटिशर्स राज से वो बाहर निकली थी. तो ऑलरेडी उन्होंने बहुत वॉर, बहुत इकोनॉमिक कंडीशन ख़राब देखी थी. तो वो दोबारा अपने आप को ऐसी किसी भी कंडीशन में नहीं डालना चाहते थे जिसकी वजह से उनको फिर से इकोनॉमिक लॉस हो। तो इसलिए वो लोग पीस पे ज़्यादा बिलीव करते थे। An appeal was done to Soviet Union and America to stop nuclear tests. Why they have appealed to America to stop nuclear tests? Reason being, like those nuclear tests, they even show the reactions also. आप कहीं पर भी कोई भी न्यूक्लियर टेस्ट करेंगे तो न्यूक्लियर टेस्ट इज़ ऑल अबाउट टेस्टिंग विद केमिकल्स। तो आपने वो कहीं भी थ्रो किया तो उसका काफ़ी टाइम तक वो वहाँ पे उसका असर रहता था। तो बिकॉज ऑफ दोज न्यूक्लियर टेस्ट व्हाट इट हैपन्स, उनकी जो लोग थे उनमें प्रॉब्लम्स होती थी। मोर ओवर आप देखोगे, आई हैव इवन मेड यू एक्सप्लेन दैट हिरोशिमा एंड नागासाकी इंसिडेंट बिकॉज ऑफ अमेरिका ड्रॉप बॉम्ब ऑन जापान, दैट न्यूक्लियर बॉम्ब्स वर सो मच रिएक्टफुल कि इवन आज तक भी उसके ट्रेसेस आते हैं आफ्टर 60 ईयर्स कि लोगों में उस केमिकल का असर अब भी है। तो that was the reason they even appealed to the America that they should stop these kind of nuclear tests. They even had some of the points why they wanted to go for the Belgrade summit. उस Belgrade summit में क्या था? Summits क्या होते हैं? एक तरीके की group discussions, एक जगह पे वो लोग इकट्ठे होते हैं, they discuss related to any of the topic. Assertion of following independent foreign policy. Next, they were having independent for foreign policy, means they wanted everybody to make their own foreign policy. If anybody likes anybody's foreign policy, so they can take those foreign policies also, but they are independent to make their own foreign policies as well, so that they cannot be demoralized or degraded by any of those two superpowers. Being independent from any military camp means they are independent. what happens अगर आप किसी के अलाए हो, आप किसी के साथ हो, तो आपको फिर उसकी बात माननी पड़ेगी। क्या हुआ था, जैसे यूएसएसआर ने अपने पास क्यूबा को मिला लिया था, तो क्या किया था यूएसएसआर ने, अपनी मिसाइल्स सारे न्यूक्लियर रिएक्टर्स कहाँ लगा दिए थे जाके, क्यूबा में, राइट। तो आप किसी भी और नेबरिंग कंट्री से अगर दुश्मन है और आप किसी वॉर की स्थिति में आ रहे हैं तो वहाँ पर अपना मिलिट्री कैंप लगा रहे हैं, तो उसकी वजह से क्या होगा, देयर बी अ हेल लॉट ऑफ इकोनॉमिकल डिस्टर्बेंस। opposition of imperialism and colonialism means they never wanted to get into any kind of group. वो किसी भी तरह के ग्रुप का पार्ट नहीं बनना चाहते थे। वो अपना सारा ध्यान, अपना सारा फोकस अपने आप को डेवलप करने में लगाना चाहते थे, ना कि उन चीज़ों को और डिग्रेड करने में। नो मिलिट्री ट्रीटी फ्रॉम सोवियत यूनियन और अमेरिका, किसी भी तरह के कोई भी लिखित में किसी भी तरह का एग्रीमेंट, ट्रीटी वो नहीं चाहते थे रिलेटेड टू मिलिट्री। वो उन्होंने ये ज़रूर कहा था कि इन केस ऑफ एनी नीड, इन केस ऑफ एनी मीडिएशन, नैम विल प्ले इट्स रोल, but in writing they will not provide any kind of such treaty. Absence of any military troop from the land that country means they never wanted to have any kind of military troop. Military troop means army. आर्मी का कोई भी सामान, आर्मी की गाड़ियाँ, आर्मी के वेपन्स, आर्मी, they never wanted to become a part of that. That was the reason NAM was having their own policies not to get indulged with any of those superpowers. They were more emphasized on this point, like they should come under the stage of developed nation instead of LDCs.